Hello and welcome. I'm Abhishek Singh, and you're watching Market Movers, a must watch show if you want to make bumper profits, enter into the right sectors at the right time, and find out when to book profits. So, whether you are a serious trader or someone who trades part time, I promise you, in under 10 minutes, if you watch the complete show, you will walk away with all that you need to know about the stock markets, including what moved the markets today and what's likely to happen tomorrow. So let's dive right in. As always, we have with us Vaishali Parekh, Vice President Technical Research at Prabhudas Lilladher. Welcome to the show, Ms. Parekh.
Hi, Abhishek. Thank you for having me on the show.
Pretty much everything is in the green. And of course, the market is setting itself up very nicely ahead of the budget. Some results, some key results have also come in. We will talk about Infosys results also. What's your take on the market's performance today?
We were having, as I think we did mention at the beginning of the week also, that we were having a range of 24,200 to 24,900 for this week. And even before the holiday, we said that yes, we have a projected target coming towards 24,750 to 900. So we are gradually coming towards those levels. And yes, market is celebrating its all-time high. But Bank Nifty needs to buck up. We are still well within the range of 52,000 as support and 53,000 as resistance. So it's a wait and watch scenario as Bank Nifty is concerned, but we are seeing good momentum coming in the IT sector.
Do you find this strange that PSU stocks, I mean, PSU bank stocks are doing better versus private banks?
That's true. In fact, if you remember, I had recommended SBI, and we are pretty much
And Canara
we are
Bank,
coming
yes.
with the target. Yes, and Canara Bank, it's also in momentum. So, yeah, so private sector banks, Axis and ICICI is continuing to do well. Today, we are seeing a bit of a momentum coming once again in Kotak Bank and IndusInd Bank, but we need HDFC Bank to really participate for Bank Nifty to surge high. So that's where we are lagging behind, and that's what is keeping the private sector banks passive.
Yes, but FMCG, auto, both sectors doing well today.
Absolutely. So I think FMCG seems to be the budget friendly sector. And that is why we are seeing a good momentum coming in almost all the frontline FMCG stocks.
Right. And IT sector, which has been under pressure for a while, is showing some signs of revival. In fact, Infosys is 52-week high, hit a 52-week high on the back of the quarterly results. So what about the IT sector?
So IT sector on the whole, it is well on a weekly chart also. It is giving a breakout even on a weekly chart. So I think this is a sector which should not be overlooked because in fact this has been on our radar since quite some time. So today's close also has given us a very good strong momentum and we have closed very well. So I think gradually IT sector what we had seen the previous high was 38 900 levels and we have crossed that too. So if we sustain this and if you can see stock specific, there is a good momentum coming in almost all the IT stocks. So yes, it is not a sector to be neglected and it becomes a buy at every decline from here on.
Right. And I don't think there is much need for a vibe check because, like I said earlier, the market is in green. But that said, quickly, let's go over some of the stocks that you recommended in the past and how they're doing. So SBI and Canara Bank, we have already discussed. There was NOSIL in your recommendations, and there was AB Cap, and there was one more stock. I'll just pull it up. But
LIC
in the
housing.
meantime, you can, of course,
LIC housing.
and yes, LIC, of course.
I think LIC of India, yeah, the cash one.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes. So I think LIC of India also has done well. NOSIL also opened very well. Well, today one can see that there was more action in the front line because Nifty was going in the high and the mid cap. The cash counter was a bit sluggish. But well, our view remains same because whatever I'm recommending is a positional trading strategy. And NOSIL also we opened very strong, but right now it is just we have good volume, so I maintain my positive view for the same.
Right. And also for IRB, it was also one of your recommendations. But the stop loss that you recommended was 66. So it's still far away from the stop loss, from hitting the stop loss.
Oh well, I think the trend is still intact. It was, as I just mentioned, that the cash category today has been a bit sluggish. So my view remains same, and of course, it has to be a disciplined trading from here on. So our levels remain intact.
All right. Now let's move to the segment which everybody watches the show for, and that is, of course, your recommendations for tomorrow. So please take it away. Tell us about the stocks that you think are going to give the kind of moves that people continue to wait and watch the show for.
So I think right now most of the stocks are all index driven. So the ones which are heavyweight, those would be the preferred pick. But it's hard to tell because we are seeing a good rotational move. But as a positional trade, I mean, I would recommend one of them is during the latter part of the day we saw good momentum and volume pick up in auto sector. So I think Tata Motors, M&M, they are looking quite positive. So Tata Motors would be one of my picks. That is 1,000 as a support level and look for a target of 1055. Now, Wipro is one stock in the IT category which has given a good breakout and sustaining well above the breakout levels. So the near term, it's today also it's got into new round of momentum. So I would say 550 would act as a good support, and we would look at a positional target of 600 to 620. So Wipro is another stock that is what we have already recommended, and I still continue to be positive.
All right. And interestingly, today, railway stocks, which have been doing very well over the last couple of weeks at least, um, while they seem to be sort of, falling down from the new highs that they made. So do you think, I mean, they're again setting themselves up for another up move before the budget, or how you're looking at these down moves?
Well, that time will tell, but right now with today's correction, they are once again at a support level. So, of
Right.
course, little bit of profit booking and consolidation cannot be ruled out when market is so high right now. So, well, the fear factor or a conscious decision to book partial profit cannot be ruled out. So, let's wait and watch. We are currently at a support level. There is, I mean, if you talk about stock specifics like Jupiter Wagon, IRFC, etc., there is no damage to the trend for now. So let's see.
Okay.
I'm sure there would be a new round of momentum setting in these stocks as well.
All right. On that note, thank you so much, Ms. Parekh, for taking out the time and, of course, for your recommendations.
Pleasure as always.